Ontario, I turned a really rusty old wire part from a bushel basket, I'm assuming an apple basket. I turned it into a really boho vibe cart on wheels for our laundry room. Except for then we had a really dungeony basement, and although the laundry cart was beautiful, it just wasn't enough to bring that room up to par to make you want to do all the fun laundry. But it was a really neat upcycle and I love it. It was one of the things that we left in Ontario, was this rolling cart, and I was kind of like, leave it for the new owners. It was just something that I really didn't need to bring, especially when I didn't have a laundry room here set up yet. So we're gonna kind of do something, the laundry cart. So I ordered an Amazon laundry cart that had kind of a vintage vibe to it. And we're gonna see what we can do with it. Oh, it's a box in a box.
Ooh.
Maybe it's a box in a box in a box in a box in a box. We did that to the kids at Christmas once.
We did. Torture.
Okay. I already thought that this box wasn't that big for the package, and now this box is smaller, so it's not looking good for this project. The bugs aren't as bad today, but they're still getting me. It doesn't want me to open it. There it is. I think immediately our YouTube family can see a problem with my laundry cart.
Why is it white?
Well, it came with a tool. Okay, the wheels feel good. I thought they'd feel really plasticky. They don't. They feel good. Looks like it came with the hardware. That was one of the reviews I read online, was that it was missing a few screws. I got my hardware bag. Okay, so I wasn't sure what the actual material of this cart was gonna feel like, because a couple of the comments that I read for the review said that it was a little bit flimsy or that the plastic felt really cheap. This isn't plastic at all. This is completely metal and it feels really good. Like, it's not the material that I thought, and it's been coated really nicely.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm impressed so far. Sometimes when you see things and they have like 60-40 reviews, you're like, I'm taking a chance and I know it. But this feels great. So far I'm impressed. Not so much with the bugs. Oh, he was kidding me.
Oh, they're on black flies.
Comes with destructions. I'm better building when there's not destructions.
I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
It's like, so glad they gave me tools. They gave me a flathead for Phillips.
Where will you go? Won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds that turn to memories.
Now I'm gonna give it that vintage vibe and make it match what we did with our washer and dryer by making it gold. Don't worry, not everything in that room is gonna be gold, but I think this absolutely is a must. Since I was putting in the time to paint this gold, that I would go all out and do the complete vision. I purchased these wood hangers, clothing hangers. We don't have a ton of clothes that we iron, but it's still fun to be able to have this staged up and set like this. But they have the silver hoops on the top, and although this seems like a really minute detail, my brain tells me that I need to do this, so I taped them off. I'm just doing a dozen hangers. I'll probably do the same when I do more hangers when we do our front entry closet or something, so it all goes together. And then I want to make sure that the silver on the bottom of this isn't, for the wheels, isn't silver, and that it's turned to gold, because it would defeat the purpose of making this gold and then leaving these silver. So we taped off the wheels and we're going to do all of it gold, and then my brain will be happy. That you'll also be able to see in my pocket here to make gold, because you will see those from the inside. And then my hangers.
Golden, I'll follow only golden.
Two of these wheels have a little locking mechanism on them, which is great, because then I can lock it if the dogs are in there with me or something and no one's gonna roll the laundry. Not that anyone's gonna roll the laundry away and help out with the laundry. Looks over my laundry support dog Harbor.
Things seem really stressful. You do need a support dog.
When you haven't had laundry for so long.
Worried the cart's gonna roll away on you.
She just likes to be in there with me when I'm doing it.
Golden, I follow the golden. Golden things. Gold hair. Gold rings. Gold leaves. Gold everything.
The system's seemingly working. I don't know if I'm getting any on the wood, but I don't think so.
At all costs, they must be gold. They look good.
I might as well complete the whole vision if I'm gonna do it. Otherwise, something about it's gonna want to get changed later. So, the only other thing that will be gold in the pantry room will be the handle on our fridge when our fridge gets here, and then I'll probably be adding a little bit of gold to. What else is gonna be gold in there? Oh, the handles on the cabinets, the same as the kitchen.
Sometimes I
That
wake.
will be it, unless I decide to pay Philip.
Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes I wake up and I feel as if you're gonna pay me gold.
You wake up and I'll be over top of you with a can of gold spray paint. Look at how clean they look.
Back eyes. Beat step over splinters of the moon.
I love the way that this laundry cart turned out. I'm glad that I took the extra time to do the little hooks on the hangers and then the wheel caps as well. I think if those would have been silver, it just wouldn't have had that finished look that it has. I could put a little fabric insert in here if I wanted to, but I kind of love just how simple this is. And I think that once our marble thick countertop and our farmhouse sink and all of our other accents like the gold faucets and things are in here, I think that this is going to be perfect just the way that it is. Okay, so we had some questions in regards to making pedestals for our washing machine. And I have decided to, I think, avoid a huge mistake by making the pedestals raising up our laundry. Once I made the comment on our previous video, a lot of people wrote me, private messaged me, direct messaged me, emailed me and said, don't do it, halt mission. Because although it would be great to have it raised up, just so that I'm not on my knees doing the laundry, it has been told and warned out to me that it maybe isn't the best option for stability for the wash machine, and it could turn into long-term problems later. So we're going to keep these on the ground, and instead we're going to box frame them in and make them look like they're part of the built-ins. I think it's going to have the same overall effect. And really, I'm fine doing the laundry, and basically for years and years and years, laundry machines have been on the floor. I think it's the most stable option. Also, our YouTube family has changed my mind, and we have decided that we're not going to move our freezer, our deep freezer, into the basement, but I have an idea for a hidden cabinet that the freezer is gonna go in so it can stay here in the pantry room. So thank you so much for all of your great ideas and suggestions, and for looking out that maybe I was making a catastrophic mistake by making the pedestals for the laundry. I hope that you enjoyed today's DIY. Thank you so much for cheering me on, and we will see you tomorrow.